Athens has much better traditional Greek food than places like Santorini or Mykonos. And there's a reason for that. Athens is where most Greeks are living year-round, and they're gonna go out for food regularly. So if you open a restaurant in Athens, it better be good, because Greeks have really high standards. But if you open a restaurant on the touristy islands, you won't care as much. Tourists won't know if your tzatziki is actually any good. And that's why, if you're gonna go on a food tour at some point during your stay in Greece, that should be in Athens. And good news, food tours are actually much cheaper here, like half the price compared to Santorini, because there's so much more competition in Athens. So yeah, in this video, I'm going to show you which food tour I recommend, and I'll be leaving the link to book this tour down below. All right, so the food tour lasts 3 to 4 hours, depending on the pace of the group, and you're going to go to 6 different places, all of which are in the Psyri and Monastiraki neighborhoods, which is where locals go to eat, unlike Plaka, which is much more touristy. At the first stop, you'll try a few very tasty stuffed pies. In my case, we shared 1 spinach pie, 1 chicken pie, and then 1 cheese buratsa. Buratsa being a type of dough, a bit more buttery. And speaking of dough, that place where you're gonna go, they make their own fresh phyllo dough every day, which is really rare. Nearly all bakeries use industrial phyllo these days, so it's a pretty unique thing. All right, next up will be for loukoumades, which are fried bits of bread dough topped with honey and cinnamon. Super traditional in Greece. Then you're gonna have a short coffee break where you'll try some Greek coffee, meaning unfiltered coffee, boiled in this tiny pot called a briki. And at that coffee shop, they do it in the traditional way, which is to put the briki in hot sand until the coffee comes to a boil. It doesn't really change the taste of your coffee, but it's pretty cool to see. After that, you're gonna go for a typical Greek meal, meaning plenty of mezedes in the middle of the table that everyone shares. The mezedes we had were zucchini fritters, a roasted pepper stuffed with feta cheese, fried calamari, pickled anchovies, giant beans, saranaki, and then a spicy sausage. Next, you will go for a quick wine tasting and olive oil tasting with a little geography lesson on what grows where in Greece. Very interesting. And finally, if you're still hungry, you can have 1 pita with either chicken, pork, or lamb gyros. So, as you can see, they're very generous with the amount of food they're offering. The price for all of this is around 70 euros per person, and that's really low in my opinion, so they might increase that at some point. Don't be surprised if you're watching this video in a few years if it has gone up a bit. Just to give you an idea, a similar food tour in Santorini is 120 per person. So yeah, see, that's why you should do it here in Athens. Now, some extra info regarding the tour. It starts and ends on Monastiraki Square, so it's super easy to find. The maximum group size is 12 people, so don't worry, you won't end up in a group of 30, but that also means you should book early. There's not an unlimited amount of spots. They run multiple tours every day. Some start around 9:30 in the morning, others start around 2, so pick whichever works best for you. The tour runs 6 days per week, all year round. Sunday is their day off. And don't eat too much before the tour. They recommend not to eat anything 3 hours before the tour. I'd even make that 4 or 5 hours, because there's gonna be a lot. All right, in the same way that this tour is the must-do tour in Athens, well, in Santorini, the tour you shouldn't miss out on is the boat tour through the Caldera Bay. And then over here, some basics regarding the beautiful island of Mykonos. If you're not considering visiting Mykonos, go and check it out. It's only 5 minutes long, and it might actually make you change your mind. Mykonos has some great things to offer. And there you go. That's it for today. Hope you liked it. Bye.